We're here at COP and we actually organized a side event with Your Group for Animals to talk about the wildlife pet trade. So what we wanted to show is that CITES and positive lists go hand in hand to curb the exotic pet trade in the EU and beyond. It was a massive success, the side event. We actually doubled our attendance. There were countries from all over the world that attended, including many countries from the EU, Central and Southeast Asia, and Africa. We're really thrilled also that the World Organization for Animal Health was in the room, as well as other institutions.
So a huge number of animals from a vast array of species are traded for the exotic pet trade. Some of those species are CITES listed, so CITES is important as the international trade regulator for regulating that trade. But on its own it's not enough. It doesn't cover the species that aren't listed on CITES. So we need more. We need something at national and regional levels. And the best solution for that are positive lists. Positive lists can restrict the species in trade to those that can be kept, so their welfare can be looked after, so that it's not causing a problem for species conservation, and so that it's not causing trouble for human, animal or wider environmental health. And it can work together with CITES to give us a solution to this massive problem.
So we discussed the fact that we cannot be blaming the countries of origin for the problems of the pet trade. We need to look to consumer countries and the responsibilities they hold. We have to tidy our own bedrooms first as consumer regions. So we need to do our own regulation in order to reduce the demand for exotic pets. We also discussed the idea of what a positive list is, but also what it isn't, because it's often misrepresented by certain stakeholders. And we finished with social economic arguments and public opinion about a positive list, and we looked at the journey that the positive list has taken from being completely unknown tool to being really discussed at European level.
I was so honored to represent AAP during the side event. We see animals coming in every single day. Lots of behavioral issues, nutritional issues, health problems, and not to mention the really long waiting list of animals that are waiting to be rescued. We need action, we need to solve this, and this is why we spoke at the side event to talk about the positive list and why we as an organization believe that this is the most efficient, effective way to curb the exotic pet trade.